I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House.
And don't you want a president who's going to get us out of the wars and who's going to rebuild the middle class in this country?
In the world of political warfare, alliances are the secret weapons that can turn the tide of battle. As the 2024 presidential race unfolds, former President Donald Trump has secured an arsenal of powerful endorsements that could reshape the fight for the White House, with former Democratic Representative Tulsi Gabbard, independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and tech visionary Elon Musk now rallying behind him. Trump's campaign is poised to become an unstoppable force. Trump's alliance with Tulsi Gabbard marks a crucial pivot in his campaign. Gabbard, a former Democratic congresswoman and military veteran, joined Trump on stage at the National Guard Association of the United States General Conference in Detroit, delivering a powerful endorsement of his candidacy.
I am proud to stand here before you today, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. If you love our country, as I do, if you cherish peace and freedom as we do, I invite you to join me in doing all that we can to save our country and elect President Donald J. Trump and send him back to the White House to do the tough work of saving our country and serving the people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Gabbard's support underscores her shift away from the Democratic Party, which she previously represented in her own presidential bid. Gabbard, who served 2 tours of duty in the Middle East, emphasized Trump's understanding of the grave responsibilities of a commander-in-chief.
I know that President Trump understands the grave responsibility that a president and commander-in-chief bears for every single one of our lives. Whether you're a soldier, you're an airman, a Marine, sailor, or a coastie, he keeps us in his heart in the decisions that he makes. We saw this through his first term in the presidency, when he not only didn't start any new wars, he took action to de-escalate and prevent wars. He exercised the courage that we expect from our commander-in-chief in exhausting all measures of diplomacy.
Gabbard's endorsement could help Trump appeal to moderate and independent voters, particularly those with military backgrounds, who may have previously been wary of his policies but respect his stance on national security. The endorsement from Robert F. Kennedy Jr. adds an unexpected but potent weapon to Trump's campaign. Kennedy, who recently suspended his independent bid for the presidency, shocked many by throwing his support behind Trump. This late-stage endorsement could provide the former president with a boost from Kennedy's loyal followers.
I have a lot of respect for RFK Jr., you know that. I've known him a long time, very smart, a little bit different, and that's okay, but he's a very smart guy. He's loved by a lot of people, and I'm hearing that he wants to leave. Don't forget he was treated very unfairly. I think he would have beaten Biden in a primary, the Kennedy name and him in particular. I think he would have beaten Biden in a primary, and they made it impossible.
At a rally in Arizona, Kennedy's endorsement was met with enthusiastic cheers, signaling a shift in the political landscape. Although his impact on the race had been uncertain, Kennedy's decision to back Trump reflects growing dissatisfaction with the current Democratic leadership. His endorsement highlights a broader coalition of voters who prioritize issues like free speech, transparency, and non-interventionism in foreign policy.
And don't you want a president who's going to get us out of the wars and who's going to rebuild the middle class in this country? And don't you want a president who's going to protect America's freedoms and who is going to protect us against totalitarianism. And I want to ask you again, don't you want a safe environment for your children? Don't you want to know that the food that you're feeding them is not filled with chemicals that are going to give them cancer and chronic disease? And don't you want a president that's going to make America healthy again? Thank you all very, very much, and God bless you, and God bless America.
Kennedy's alliance with Trump, described as a unity party, suggests a convergence of interests that could transcend traditional party lines, drawing in voters disillusioned by the mainstream political narrative. Adding firepower to Trump's campaign is the endorsement from Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Musk, who once sparred publicly with Trump, has now aligned himself with the former president, lending his considerable influence in the tech and business worlds to Trump's cause. While Trump has acknowledged that Musk's demanding schedule may prevent him from taking a formal role in a potential Trump administration, the tech titan's support is nonetheless a major asset. Musk's massive following, particularly on social media, could be a crucial factor in mobilizing voters and shaping public discourse as the election approaches. These endorsements, Gabbard's military credentials, Kennedy's independent appeal, and Musk's tech world clout, form a formidable coalition that broadens Trump's reach across various voter demographics. Each ally brings a unique constituency to the table. Gabbard appeals to moderates and veterans, Kennedy connects with disaffected Democrats and independents, and Musk energizes the tech-savvy, libertarian-leaning voters. As Trump heads into the critical phase of the 2024 race, these endorsements have solidified his position as a candidate with a diverse and growing base of support. In key battleground states like Michigan, Arizona, and Pennsylvania, the influence of Gabbard, Kennedy, and Musk could be pivotal in securing victory. The convergence of these endorsements signals a new chapter in Trump's political journey and presents a significant challenge for his opponents, particularly Democratic nominee Kamala Harris. As Trump declared in Detroit, "We are not just going to make America great again. We're going to make American democracy great again." With the backing of these influential figures, Trump's campaign is charging forward with renewed momentum, poised to rewrite the rules of the 2024 election.